this is me. And despite having all of this fancy and honestly quite expensive diamond armor, I'm still pretty weak. So let's go ahead and change that by getting full netherite armor and a bunch of other things. Let's go. So the first thing that I want to go ahead and do is actually make a iron farm. So let's go ahead and do that. Now that the farm is fully set up, well, not fully, I do have to wait for a zombie. I could just go into a cave, maybe give a helmet to a zombie. And also while grabbing lava for the farm in the nether, I was actually able to spot some things. So when I get back in there, I'm gonna show you exactly what I saw. So I just spent some time sitting around, waiting for a zombie, and it took so long. What would you do? Alright, so it looks like it is finally getting nighttime, so there should be a zombie nearby. The good thing about zombies is they'll aggro me from really far away, and I won't have to deal with any other mobs. Let's get in there. Cool. So it definitely looks like it's working. I already have 10 pieces of iron. I'm not gonna AFK this farm right now. I'm gonna go move on to the next thing that I want to do, which is going to be going to the nether and killing blazes. There is a fortress over in this direction, and I don't remember if it was a fortress or a bastion, but I just saw like the corner of it peeking. I think it was over, yeah, okay, so it's right here, and it is a fortress. That's awesome. So we did get the music disc. Awesome. Alright, so we got one blaze rod. Let's go ahead and kill some other blaze. I saw a spawner right over there. How are they hitting me with my shield up? How the fuck are they hitting me with my fucking shield up? We had 6, now we have 7. Lonely days, lying ancient on my J's taste tainted, put some water in the basin. If you relate, then please don't wait before you locked and caged it. I think I'm good to go ahead and leave. I do want to loot this place a little bit. Wow, is there not any chests in this at all? This is a terrible fortress. Thank you, thank you. No way. We got a wither skeleton skull. What the hell? That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm back in the overworld just to put some of my stuff away. Okay. There's a villager sleeping in my bed. So we have 5 of them, and I think 5 should be enough for what I want to do. My plan right now is not to go beat the game, but it is to go to the stronghold, and that way I can get some of the books, and with those books I can start doing some enchants. Like 5 of those, and then we are gonna go try to find this place, and it's this way. And the first one has already broke. Oh, it's gonna be a long, long day. And that it was, running around. Throwing pearls. Running around. Throwing a pearl until I found it. The treasure. Spruce wood. And it broke. So now this is just going to be kind of me guessing, and I'm just going to guess like right in the middle. So let's find out. So I was able to find it. Oh, wow. Okay, well here is the portal room, and it needs all 12, and I have 0. Let me try to find what I came here for, which was a library. Okay, and we found it. So now we can go ahead and break all of these books. A mending book. Sharpness 3 and Fire Aspect 2 book is actually really good. What I am going to do is go ahead and go back though, and I'm going to mark the chords of this portal. But anyways, yeah, so I'll see you when we're home. Alright, and so now that I'm home, we can go ahead and start on the next thing that I wanted to do. Let me grab some of this stuff. I'm gonna go throw this stuff in the smoker. Alright, so now we can build ourselves this and get some level 30 enchants. Oh, so close to being the perfect diamond pickaxe. Where are all my diamonds at? We are gonna make another pickaxe, and if the second one is fortune 3, if it says fortune 3, great, then I will grab it. Oh, okay, it's actually not bad. I mean, we get a silk touch axe, but now we have an issue. I have no XP. So the next thing that we are gonna do is start working on a XP farm. So here I am grabbing the resources for the mob farm when I realized instead of building that, I'll use the spider spawner. So I set up this spider farm, and I definitely think it's going to be a lot faster. I'm going to sit here and farm levels for a while, at least until I can do a few level 30 enchants. So let's go. So now I have my setup in here, and I have an anvil, and I brought all of my books with me so that I don't have to keep crafting new armor to get other things. Now there is something, there we go, now we have everything we need. We're going to be able to get XP and enchant all of our gear and our books, whatever we want to do, until I have the perfect set of armor and tools. So let's go. So it has been quite a while, and I have a lot. I moved a bunch of villagers down here and traded for mending and also unbreaking 3. This took me a while, and it is now day 109, and I started this on day 34. I started this farm and grinding XP on day 34. It took me almost 80 Minecraft days to get this armor, and this is like the best armor. I think the sword is fantastic. Let's go test it out. I also have no food, so I think I'm going to... What has happened? What is going on in here? There's no way a zombie raid spawned in my villager breeder. I really gotta protect these guys some more. And I'll just refresh this guy's trade until he sells me bread. Like that. Perfect. But now we're moving on to the next thing, which is netherite armor. While I'm in here, I actually can get some ender pearls as well. For now though, I think I won't worry about endermen, and I will just get to them later. Right now I need to find a bastion, so rank that render distance up. And I am playing with a bunch of mods on, so if you want all of my mods and everything, I'll create a mod pack. So every single mod that I use will be in the description. Well, now we have 9 pearls. I wasn't really planning on getting all my pearls that I need, but if they want to give me all of them, then I'll take them all right now. So I want to try to find the nether template just kind of right away. If I can avoid fighting brutes and everything like that, I will love to do that. If I can avoid fighting, I say that, and then 2 brutes. Please just give me what I need. Alright, I'm gonna run around here cautiously, try to find some more chests. Okay, so literally nothing that we need again. So what am I supposed to do? Give me what I need. Okay, that's cool. And 1 netherite scrap, that's awesome. But that is not what I needed. Alright, I'm gonna go check the main chest room. Oh my god, literally. Okay. Well, we got it, so I have to hurry up. but we can go ahead and work our way home. All right, please be completable. Okay, here's one piece, and then there's 2 pieces, and then I could actually mine the corners. All right, cool. Oh no, I'm gonna be one short. Is there any more around here? Oh wait, no. I can do this, right? Placing a water bucket in lava doesn't turn it into obsidian. I should have traded for obsidian at the bastion. Now I am stranded here. I have literally no idea where I'm at, and I need 1 piece of obsidian. Also, I just wanted to show this. I have killed 4,779 spiders. That was all to get my armor. Okay, if I can just get into a few chests, if I can get into a couple of chests, I think I'll be able to snag a few pieces of obsidian, and that's all I need. Oh, look at that. Look at that treasure down there. All right, let me go ahead and loot this place up. Or try to without dying really quick. Oh my god, 2 pieces of netherite. That is insane. After looting the bastion, I ended up with 9 pieces of obsidian. So, I had to do some trading. And 1 piglin gave me the piece of obsidian I needed. So I built the portal and went back home. Alright, well that's awesome. So I am at block 8,000, negative 9,000. This is gonna take forever to get back home. Let's do it. This is the story of a man's best friend. I started by taming a horse, then killing him for being too slow. I tamed his brother instead. We even broke physics. Eventually, I reached a path which he could not follow. So I took the saddle off and said goodbye. I was sad for a while. That was until I found it. Bullseye 2.0. He was amazing. We rode around through all the night skies. Eventually, I again reached a path he could not follow. I said goodbye. Yeah, I'm not doing this shit again. Moral of the story, just get an elytra. So before we go into the nether and start getting netherite, I do want to go ahead and repair my pickaxe so that it doesn't break. And I was going to use the spider farm, but I think it's just going to take... So I think that should be enough. Now I'm ready to go into the nether and start mining. And this is not a very ideal nether spawn for netherite because I'm at block 80 and I got to get all the way down to block 15. So I've made it to block 15 without getting burnt at all. So let's start mining for ancient debris. So I have pretty much broken down both pickaxes. Yes, this one still has some durability, but both of those pickaxes managed to give me 9 pieces of ancient debris, which is 2 ingots plus the 2 I already have at home. So that is a full set of netherite armor. So now that we have all of the netherite that we need, we can go ahead and turn our diamond armor into netherite armor. I'm going to head over to my automatic smelters, and we are going to throw all of the stuff in here. Then I'm going to need all of this gold, and yes, I'm going to need the gold for netherite ingots, but that's not why I want the gold. I want the gold so that we can trade. We are going to trade the gold to piglins so that they give me fire resistance, so that I can swim in the lava and mine ancient debris at the bottom of lava lakes. And I'm sure a bunch of you are saying, oh, Divot, why don't you just brew yourself fire res? No. No. And so really quick, let me just dupe all of these, turn all of these into netherite ingots, and there it is. full netherite armor. Now really quick, let me go run down to the spider farm so I can grab some more diamonds. Because what is netherite armor without some cool looking trims? Also, I have a mod that lets me put trims onto my tools. So later I'm going to go around and find the armor trims that I can put onto my tools. And so there we go. We are now fully equipped with trimmed out netherite armor. Take some gold, take some gold, take some gold, take some gold. There we go. I'm just going to sit here and let these guys trade all of this stuff. And I will come back to you when they are done. So I did some calculations and I'm going to need 24 pieces of ancient debris. And I have only 9 minutes of fire res. I think I'm pretty comfortable if my fire res runs out that I won't die in there. But we're going to start doing this. Wow, I am so slow in this lava. So that's only 1 piece and I've already used a minute of my fire res. Literally just moving around because of how slow it is. I think this probably is only good if you have like an elytra with fireworks. But so yeah, I'm not seeing any more pieces and I'm already at 1 minute left of this fire res. I think this was a pretty stupid idea. So I think what I'm just going to do is build a portal and then I'm going to go back home and start brainstorming some more ideas. So now that I'm back home, what I'm going to do instead of using my pickaxe to mine through netherrack, and because I don't have a gunpowder farm set up, I am going to use beds, which we have an issue. I don't really have any wool, and my sheep, I'm gonna be honest, I've been neglecting. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go farm over at the spider farm for a little bit and get as much XP to repair my tools, but also I want to go ahead and get a bunch of string to turn that into beds. So let's go do that. I just realized I have a power 4 book sitting in here and I have a bow that already has power 4 on it. So if I can turn that into a power 5 bow, that's gonna be amazing. So let's actually go do that right now. And then I have all of these spectral arrows as well. Grab all of these pearls, like all of those. So I think I'm going to put the netherite tools on hold, and that is because I want to go beat the game. I want to get the elytra because I'm tired of walking around everywhere. We are going to have to walk over to the portal, but I'm going to walk over there. I have everything I think I'm going to need. I also realized I have this, which might be cooler to put on here. Yeah, come on now, that's way cooler. So real quick, before I leave, I wanted to do this before I actually started running around, but wanted to come back and sleep either way. I'm going to buy some bread because these 8 golden carrots and 11 pork chops are definitely not going to be enough. So I need some more food. Let's go to sleep so that I can run without mobs killing me every 10 seconds. So it should be right here, and here we are. Here we go. Let's start shooting these crystals. I don't know if I can still shoot these from here or not. Yep, still can. So I think there's only what, these 2 left? I can't really tell. Let me swim up here. So there's just 1 more, it looks like. And well, I just got it. So we can shoot this and wait for it to perch. And that's pretty much all there is left to do. And there we go. We have beaten the game. Let me make sure to have all of my stuff out so that I can get all the mending. Okay, I don't know what this purple shit glowing in my face is. Is this like the shader pack bugging out that I have installed or something? Like, what is that? Alright, so there's an end city over there. Oh, it does it have a ship? Oh, it does. I can see the little, like, elytra parkour thing. Well, there's our elytra right there, and it's actually not even that far from where we spawned in. Oh, what an amazing spear. Oh my god. And there is the elytra. Really quick, let me craft up a few shulkers. Just make sure I have everything that I need. Give me this, because I'm obviously going to make some rockets to get out of here. I did not know you can use water to break that. That's pretty cool. Now, I don't really care about the loot that's in here. So honestly, I'm just going to go. Why did that like start killing me? What was that? Let me go ahead and of course get the dragon egg wherever that just went. Wow, this feels great being able to fly around everywhere. This feels amazing. Go ahead and enchant my elytra with mending and unbreaking. So now we can finish our netherite gathering. So let me go ahead and go get all of the stuff I'm gonna need to finish out the rest of our netherite. So now that we are back home and we have everything that we need, what I want to go ahead and do is get more fire res now that we can actually travel underneath the ground. So I am going to, of course, actually this time mark the coordinates for my portal. Let's go ahead and fly around until I can find a easier spot to mine ancient debris. So let's go ahead and start mining. So I have decided just to do the fire res anyways, and that's why I was collecting magma creams and blaze rods and nether warts and stuff. So we now have 3 potions of fire resistance for 8 minutes. So we have much more time. So now what I have to do is go collect gunpowder, and it's already nighttime. So 33 should be enough. That's what we got. So now let's go ahead and find a spot that we have not been to yet so we can start mining with this fire res. So this right here should be good. Let's drop down and see what we got. This method is not working as good as I wanted it to. Oh my, wow. The fucking brute just like basically killed himself just to get me. Okay, it's got some stuff in it. Still have 2 minutes. I might just try to like look around, grab a few pieces if I can see any, which I do. I see one right there. So I have 3. I at least want to get maybe 4 to have 1 last piece. Okay, here's one. I feel like I should have used those gunpowder to make TNT. So since I only have a few rockets left, I'm going to use these to head back to the portal. So with all of our netherite scrap, we currently have 10. Which is enough for the pickaxe and a sword or the axe or something, and the other stuff could stay diamond. So I still need 4 more pieces of ancient debris, which isn't that bad. So let's go ahead, let's mine for ancient debris. And this should be the last few pieces that we actually need. So that's 20. So let's get out of here. I hope I have enough diamonds to duplicate the trim the amount of times that I'm going to need to. Put one of them in my chest. And now let me clean my inventory out. And then for the last netherite piece, it's going to be my silk touch pickaxe. And we now have full netherite. And we are looking awesome. So, the intro to the footage of me looting this trial chamber was corrupted. And I only have a few clips of me fighting and opening a few vaults and everything. And I did not obtain the mace, luckily, because you guys probably would have thought I was cheating. But unfortunately, all of the footage is pretty much gone. Just a few clips of me opening vaults, killing mobs, stuff like that. That's kind of all I have, and that's all that there is. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Sorry about that. But yeah. Give me a god apple. So I opened 4 vaults and did not get a mace. I got 2 god apples, which is great, and that's about it. A lot of it was baked potatoes popping out of the things. I did get a few keys, and like I said, I used those and got a little bit of stuff. Nothing crazy, just the 2 notch apples. So with 15 rockets, I'm going to go fly around and try to find this last item. Because I could not get the mace, I decided to get the next best thing, the trident. So I'm gonna stop on this island and get some of this wood so that I can make a boat. Alright, well apparently I just didn't make it. And then I'm going to sail away until we find what I'm looking for. So now that it's getting nighttime, I'm gonna make a little pit stop over at this island so that I can get some leads, and that's really all I want to get, and you'll see why. Just drop it, man. You don't need it. Please. Oh my god. So let's go ahead and farm some of these mobs. So there is our lead. Let's go back over to the ocean. And I no longer have my boat. I don't really know what happened to it, but... Oh my god, finally. Oh my god, we got a trident. Why am I holding it like this? That is weird. Why am I holding my trident like this? It's got to be some sort of mod pack I have. Oh my god, finally. I've been flying around with this dolphin. I'm at 4,000, 1,000. And it has taken me like almost an hour to find a trident. And there's one last thing I want to do. And it's going to require me flying around. And I have to fly all the way to negative 5,000. And this is why I came all the way out here, is for these igloos. And the reason is because I need the frost armor trim. And I read that this is how you get them. And that if this is not how you get them, I'm not going to be a very happy guy. And there it is. So the first one, and if you're asking, Divot, how'd you find this? Oh, how'd you know to look? Chunk base, all right? Chunk base. It's not cheating. It's using resources. I'm resourceful, right? Okay. Anyways, I needed this frost armor trim to put on my tools because the mod pack that I have only works with a few trims, and this was the easiest to obtain, and I personally think it looks the coolest. Now we have to go almost 6,000 blocks back to my house just to put this on my tools. And there is my house. So to duplicate this, I need to get snow blocks, which I don't really have any snow. And I'm not going all the way back over there. This is definitely on me. I should have looked into what it is first. So never mind, there actually looks like there is just some snow right here. So this should be pretty easy to get. So now we can go ahead and dupe this, which I'm assuming is just like this. Yes, that is all. Now I could do white maybe later to match my armor, but for now this is as cool as, like, this is awesome. Like, this looks really good, and I'm super happy with everything we've done today. And obviously now we are pretty invincible, I would say. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching today's episode, and I hope every single one of you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.